Hey beautiful people, welcome back to another episode with Bus Beauty. My name is Olateju Bello. If you're new on my channel, if you've been coming all along, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for staying. I appreciate you all. On today's episode, I'm sure you guys are going to be wondering, where is she going? What is she doing? What is she up to? Anyways, on today's episode, I'm going to be doing some gele styles for you guys. Yeah. I've had lots of requests, but because I'm not a gele type of person, I do tie gele as a makeup artist, but on myself as an individual, gele is not something that I like to do. So really, I rarely do gele. If you see gele on me, that event must be really important. So yes, anyway, let's get into it, and I'm going to be showing you some gele styles that I've done on my clients. I'm hoping about 3 styles maybe, but it depends. If my hand starts to ache, then yeah, that's gonna be the end of it. But yeah, let's hope it doesn't get that bad. Right, so I'm using this gold gele so that it will be easy for you guys to see what I'm doing. And I'm using ashoke. This is ashoke. When you're handling ashoke, you need to know the length of the gele. Like, that's what makes it easy for you to actually tie your gele. If you're using a sego gele, the length is way longer than ashoke. So for sego, you need to have it at the back of your mind that it's going to be a 50-50 because it's really long. However, if you're doing ashoke, because ashoke is about the same length as the old styled gele, you know, the big, very wide gele that most of your parents have it at home. Yes, your moms. So yeah, those gele, my mom has loads of it. Like, even when she brings it out now, I'm just like, no, I'm not tired of it. People don't do it anymore, but I still have to do it. So if you're using that one, it's about the same length as ashoke. So when you're doing that, you do it as 70-30, which means one hand is longer than the other. So when I say 50-50, we pretend this is a sego gele. So literally, you're dividing this gele into 2 equal size, like so. Like that, literally equal. But that is for sego gele. Well, this is ashoke, and like I said, it is going to be a 30-70. So you see, 1/2 of that 50 is the one that you use as your reference, and you put that on your head and literally put the middle of this 150 to divide it. So really it could be 75-25, but we just call it 70-30 because it's a lot easier. So the next thing, once you know your length of gele, if you're doing 50-50 or you're doing 30-70, the next thing now is to go ahead and make 1 inch. This is for every gele you do. You don't have to do that 1 inch. It's just something that I was trained with. I'm used to it. I do train my students like that as well. But I've seen some people do their gele without doing it as well. But yeah, that's a preference. It's up to you. But the best way to do it is literally make that 1 inch. So literally you're folding your gele. So this is the left of the gele, like the inside of the gele, and that's the outside of it. So you're folding your 1 inch into that left, because that's where you're going to be placing on your head. So I'm literally folding that 1 inch all the way, making sure it is nice and firm so that it doesn't move, because that 1 inch is going to come in really handy throughout this gele. I'm doing that 1 inch literally all the way. So keep folding. Keep folding. You can do this on your leg, but yes, keep folding like that. Right, so I'm gonna be doing one of the new styles, like the Instagram trendy ones. This is very easy. So I'm using ashoke, and with this ashoke is gonna be 50-50 that I'm doing it, because we're gonna be rolling the hand. And with this one, the fact that you're rolling it just makes it easy. Like, you can do 30-70. Yes, this is like the easiest style to do on yourself. So you can roll it as 30-70 or you can roll it as 50-50. Is up to you. So I'm doing it as 50-50. I mostly do it as 50-50 anyway because it's easy. So I'm gonna create some pleats. That's number 1 pleat, number 2 pleat, so no, number 3, sorry, 3 pleats. I am happy with that pleat, so just make sure that pleat, you know, goes all the way to my ear, from ear to ear, and the other side as well. So you're munching the gele, and now you're just crisscrossing. So crisscross at the back. Like so. So with this, it doesn't matter which hand stays at the bottom, which one stays at the top, just crisscross. And so whichever one that goes at the bottom usually will be the one that you would carry first, and then the one that is at the bottom just stays. So I'm holding that one down, and then I'm just gonna roll this gele. So I'm just rolling it like this, and then put it at the top of the last layer that I've done, like this, and it gets to the ear. You can hold it down with pin at this point, but I don't do that because I'm going to be carrying this anyway. So I'm going to put this above it first. So you need to roll this side as well. So by the time you've actually, with this one, you don't actually make any knots, you don't tie anything. You just need to make sure that it's firm enough, not too tight because it can be very tight and uncomfortable. Make sure it's firm. So I've put it there. Take this one above it. By the time you put it above it, it holds the gele. But if you want to be sure that it's staying, you can use pin to just hold it together where they meet. So literally there, I'm just gonna put the pin in to the second one that I've done, so that by the time I even release, if I was to take, you know, let go of my hand, the gele will still be there. But if you don't have any pin, then please don't let go of the gele until you finish. Right, so this second hand that I've rolled, I can either put it like this and stop. So I'm just tucking the end together, or pin it. So pin it in a way that it would not fly out, but making sure it doesn't pick your head as well. That's that. And then move the gele back. When you're moving your gele, that's another thing I need to mention. When you're moving your gele, you need to hold it like you're lifting it up. Don't just push. Lift it up and push. Like that. And your ears, just take it up above that knot on the other side as well, so that you're comfortable. And yeah, you can see how nice that turns out. So yeah, that's one easy style, like one of the easiest style ever. Right, so just to show you the back, so the back of this gele, you can see that it's not covered. So if you have your hair, if you want it to drop, fine. If you don't want it to drop, you just pull it and tuck it in. If it's not long enough to pull, just use your pin to pull it together and just pin it down like so. So your pin is your best friend when you're tying gele. Pin is literally very, very important. If you don't have pin, it can be a problem unless you know that the gele doesn't need a pin, which I don't think there's any gele style that actually doesn't need a pin. So yes, I like this style a lot. So from this style, we're going to convert it into something else. So I'm just going to remove the pin where I've literally, where the gele stopped. So the two pins that I used to hold it down, not letting go of the gele, like that. And then this hand, that second hand again, I can tuck it in. So literally tuck it into the first round one that I did, the round hand. Pull it out all the way. So when I started my gele, the wearings 50-50, it looked like it was about 60-40. So yeah, I like it. So pull that hand out all the way, the same style that we did. All I'm just doing is just changing it to something else. So I pulled that hand out all the way. You can either, you know, just make sure you're not putting the left side out. So you want to turn it like this and put a pin there, and that is a style for you. And these are literally the styles that you're seeing on Instagram lately, like, you know, before Koro started. So just pinning the ends down and just, you know, just create something. Be creative. These styles are all about creativity. Do you like this style? So still the same one, still the same gele style that I did, just changing the hands to give me something different. Stay with me and I'm still gonna change this egg. Right, so yes, that's my second style. I'm gonna do the third style, still the same gele, the same style. So take out the pins. So literally you can do this style however you like. I'm not gonna be doing the complicated ones because as an individual there's no way you'll be able to do those ones yourself. These are like things that are very easy. So this same hand, I can, you know, pull it out up again and then turn it into a rose. So a rose, making sure the left side is inside. So literally and just pin that down. So where they actually meet, that's where you're pinning. So that's a simple bow for yourself, you know. Yeah, I'm liking this one. I think I actually like this one more. If you want the bow to be more of a rose, then yeah, you can turn it into a rose. But yes, this is a bow, and yeah, I like it. Right, so yeah, that's 3 styles just from one gele. If you feel like, you know, you just want to keep going, then yes, you can keep going. It's just all about you being able to like showcase. Even in fact, if you don't want to pin this down, that's another style for you. Literally a moon. So I have a moon, but make sure that your moon is about, yeah, I like it. Oh, so that's 4 styles already from just one style. So if I yeah, so just to finish the old gele thing, I'm gonna do a different style. I just don't want it to be boring, but I'm literally just telling you, like, with this style you can do all sorts. But just in case you don't like this style, I'm gonna be doing the rose gele for you now. So I'm gonna take out the pin that I used at the back. Actually, we can, yeah, I'll do the rose one first, and then if there's still time, because I don't want this, like, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. So taking that out, I'm gonna remove the pin if I can. This avant-garde, you start from the back of your head, not from the front. So you're taking the gele. So this is 50-50, 30-70 is up to you. If you like, you can even do it 10-90 to make it easier for you. It's up to you. So starting from the back, as long as you start from the back, my ears are hurting, so that's why I'm putting that black hat over my ears. I hope you can see. I hope I'm not down too much. So like this. So bring it forward. So bring it up like this and crisscross. So crisscross like that. If you're the kind of person that, you know, doing your gele in the middle suits you, then please bring your rose to the middle. But if you're the type that, you know, side pattern suits you, like myself, I like to do side pattern. Well, both sides suits me, but I like side pattern. So take it to the side and then make sure it sits nice and flat on your head like this, and just roll. To take one hand, this is one hand, this is your second hand, and just use one hand to roll the other one. So you're literally just rolling until, I'm just bringing out my plates because I want my plates to show. That's the point of creating that plate, remember. So just rolling. So once you, yeah, I started rolling it, but yeah, now I've got a grip of it. It's holding my ears on both sides, and just keep rolling until the gele is about to finish. When it's about to finish, then you open the gele like this and just form pleats, because we're making this a rose. So just form pleats just to make it look nice, you know, so that it doesn't look like it's been rushed. Just create your pleats. Can you see that? Keep forming it, keep creating until, you know, you see, spread it out, and that's the gele, that's the one that we're working with. And then pin it down at this end. So with this as well, it doesn't have any knots in it, you're just pinning. So just making sure when you pin, it doesn't go into your head. Pin that down again. And then this one, you can just, you know, tuck it underneath somewhere, or you can pin it. It's up to you. I'm just tucking it down somewhere and just holding that, using that to hold it up. So that's what I have so far. Yeah, this is the back of the gele. I'm just tucking that to make sure it covers my hair. It is nice and neat. Fold it. So if you have your hair, then yeah, my hair, obviously I don't have any hair. And then the remaining hand, you're literally going to roll this first, you know, just fold it nice, not too tight, not too loose, just nice enough like that. And then just cover that place and then just roll it in, because you just want it to form your little rose flower. And then that little bit left, that's the one that you want to, remember, you want to open it up again and just make your rose like we did with the first one. So yeah, I'm just gonna pin this bit down. I sound like I'm tired right now. Yes, because gele is not something easy to do. I'm just gonna drink a bit of water. This is why I don't do my own gele. If I'm doing it on somebody, I'm fine, but when I'm doing it on myself, that's a problem. Right, finish it up. So you remember we have that rose, we just want this other one to, you know, be on top of it and just give us more of a nicer bow. So remember, I rolled that, I started from rolling, I pinned it down so that it doesn't keep moving, so that I can maneuver around with the gele as much as I could. And then what is left with the gele, I'm just gonna, you know, keep spreading that out until I have my desired rose. So it's up to you if you want an opened rose or if you want something covered. Yeah, you see this shape in the middle is our rose, so it doesn't matter how you end it as long as it is nice and neat. See, the main thing is nice and neat. So this hand, I don't like it. I tend to just, you know, give it a bit of a fold all the way in. Can you see that? And just pin that down. So just pin it down, pin it to the rest of the gele. So yeah, so pin it so that it's holding onto something. The last thing is you want is for you to be dancing and then you know gele falls off. No. And what we don't want is, we don't want this sitting like that, so we need to either push this down to meet this, or you push this one up, which is easier to cover that other rose in the middle. Yeah, and this was the one that I tucked in. If it's not showing, tuck in more and pin it down. I think I've used about 4 or 5 pins. So you can see I'm pinning it up. I didn't pin it down because that would go into my head. I pinned it up, and yes, that's that style. So I hope you are happy. I hope you like it. So just make sure, you know. So this is, yeah, the same gele, just different styles, easy styles that you can do on yourself. If you want, you can push this up, you know, to give your face a lift. Yeah. Ooh. I love it. Like, I'm feeling myself. I wish I can just go out right now, like dance some aquala. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying. I hope you like the styles. I hope you're going to be trying them out. Please give thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, like, and give feedback. If there's anything else you want to see, please let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. See you next time.